Time now for Options Insight. I'm Abigail D. Little. Joining me today from the CBOE in Chicago is Scott Bauer of Prosper Trading Academy. Great to have you as always, Scott. And another day, even though small moves, mixed moves, we're looking at record highs once again. Do you think that this rally is going to continue, a nice year-end rally?
This is a good move. We don't need the continual big moves, and consolidations like this, Abigail, are really good when you get into a momentum trade. So yeah, I do think we can rally, but you know what? With a good portion of earnings behind us, the focus really now is going to be on what happens with the U.S.-China trade deal.
And what are you seeing in the options market underlying that suggests what traders are betting on could be a next? We have phase one likely gets signed. There's the possibility that the December 15th tariffs aren't put into place. We're even talking about the possibility of rollbacks on September 1st. Are you able to get any insights looking at the options market?
Options still look fairly bullish. You look at put-call ratio, and there's a lot of upside calls trading in the S&P. VIX is not moving, so typically if there was some concern out there, as I believe there probably should be, we'd see some real big upside buying in VIX calls, and just not seeing that with this sideways trade right now.
Okay, so this is sort of interesting because I know that your trade idea is on the TLT, which is a long bond or 20-year plus Treasury ETF, and it of course has been selling off as stocks are at record highs, but you think that it's actually going to reverse that pullback and start to rally. So talk to us about your trade and then possibly how that works out with stocks rallying too.
Sure, I love playing a range, and especially if you look at the 10-year, which is really what's closely followed. The range in the 10-year yields have been, 150 to 185 or so. We're at that very upper end right now. So the fact that we have rallied, like you said, has made this TLT, which is the 20-year ETF, come down in value. It works inversely to rates. So I think now that we're at the upper end of rates, now is the time where we're going to start seeing some bond buying and rates coming back down. The Fed has not signaled any new, change really to their policy. So I love buying some upside in TLT here. I'm looking to buy out to December. The 138, 143 call spread, I can do that for about $1.25 or so. All we would need to see, Abigail, are rates in the 10-year really come back down to the 170-ish, maybe 165 level, and this call spread in TLT will be shining real brightly.
Very interesting, Scott. And of course, as you know, it will really be the move out of that range which will count. It'll be interesting to see whether that's to the downside as bonds really rally or to the upside as they pull back, but we'll certainly be watching your TLT trade.
Exactly.
Scott Bauer, Prosper Trading Academy, thank you for joining us for Options Insight. Romaine, back to you.